fuck on, this isn't what it seems.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name is Gunther Oka. I'm a professional wakeboarder, foil enthusiast, water sports connoisseur, all of the above. And today we're gonna do an unboxing of the 2021 Liquid Force Horizon foil set. This is something that's brand new for the lineup this year, and a foil that I'm really excited to just start using a little bit more, and something to have in the quiver. We've made a lot of really big improvements to it, so I say we dig right in and see what this thing has to offer. Right here, the foil is gonna come in this awesome little carrying case. Really nice to move from spot to spot, but also make sure that your gear stays intact. On this side, we've got all the wings. On this side, we've got the mast, fuselage, and the hardware set, along with a little user manual that has some really nice information in there, and then just like a little carrying shoulder strap as well. So this is a big improvement for the foil setup this year. It's a 27-inch mast, and it's got our quick connect system. So now it's gonna be mounting directly into the fuselage with a much sleeker look. Chord of this mast is 5.2 inches. Gonna offer some really nice tight turns and some better maneuverability as well. We've got what we're calling the bayonet fuselage. This is just gonna offer a much more hydrodynamic look to the foil, and you're definitely gonna feel it on the water. Big fan of that. We have got our hardware set. So this is gonna have all the screws, tools that you're gonna need to put the entire foil together. Disclaimer, this thing does come with two Allen key sets. One is a T30 and the other is a T40. I have already dropped the T30 in the lake, so we'll be using a different one for that. We'll start with the tail wing. This is called our TC28 tail wing, and kind of has got this nice flared up tips on it. So that's just gonna really help this thing fly through the water and be able to make some sharper turns, while also having enough length to where you're gonna get some really good pump from this tail wing. Super lightweight too. The mast and the bayonet fuselage are aluminum, while these wings are gonna be a carbon layup. This is the big rig. This is what we've been waiting for, coming in its own carrying case too. But boom, here we go. This is it, the Horizon 160 wing. So this thing looks really, really awesome. Big fan of what LF has kind of done here, just pushing their foil game forward. I say it's time that we set this guy up. Let's get started. I'm gonna be using the Galaxy 4.2 foil board. I do not have the Nebula foil board yet. I think that's what goes with this Horizon wing set. So, but it's all good. Most foils pretty much mount to every single foil board. I will have to be using this little spacer in here. This board has a little bit of a spine in it, so this spacer helps compensate for that spine and then allows the foil to sit flat on the top deck here. So now I've got the 4 inserts, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of take this screw and just very lightly thread it in, just like so. Now it's hanging out, and then from there, I'm just gonna drop these guys in one at a time. Now we've got our 4 inserts pushed in like so. I'm gonna kind of just slide them over and line them up underneath this plate. Now that we've got our 4 screws mounted into the base plate, you want to make sure that you really tighten this guy down. You really don't want to have any loose parts on your foil at all. So from there, we're gonna take our bayonet fuselage. Everything just slides right into place there. You just get this really nice, sleek look. And then included in your little box of hardware here, you're gonna have these 2 longer screws. These are what's gonna mount fuselage into the mast. Now we're switching up. This will be the T30 screwdriver. So now that we've got our fuselage is now mounted up to the mast, this creates a nice stable platform, especially when it's on the board, to be able to put your wings in. That way you don't have to worry about your foil tipping over when you're putting all the gear together. Everything's just kind of nice and secure, like on the table or the floor, wherever you decide to do it. So we'll start with the tail wing, and then we're gonna take our tail wing and slide this guy right on. We're gonna drop the 20mm screws into these holes and then tension that up. Get a nice flush finish there. That's what we're looking for. We're gonna drop our main wing on, slides in, boom, perfectly. And now we've just got this awesome, super fluid finish here. And that's just what's gonna give us this really fun and flowy ride. We're gonna take 2 of the 25mm screws, drop those in the same way. So definitely can expect with this wing, you know, just looking at the size of it, it's gonna generate a ton of lift and be real floaty. So for those learning to pump out into the flats, work on your wave transfers, this wing is just gonna make that process a lot easier. You're gonna get a ton of playfulness from it. With these rolled up tips on the end here, that's going to be really fun, and then able to break it loose as well with that rounded off tail wing. So everything is all tightened down. This thing's a beauty. It's ready to go. You can see we just got our 6 screws in the bottom here. Everything kind of looks to be in order. Got my mast positioned a little bit further back on the wing. I can always adjust that when I'm out there. It's nice to take your toolkit with you just in case. Everything looks like it's really good and ready to go. I say we go hit the water and see what this bad boy can do. About to jump on the A24, get out there. All right, I gotta start off all right. Actually, I got Gordon, my captain and homie, out here. We're gonna take this Horizon 160 for my first trip on it. Super pumped, and everything's tight after we just set it up back in the garage. So now we're pretty dialed and ready to go. So let's see what this thing can do. This thing's almost doing all the work for me. And there she is. Beautiful. Nice. Oh yeah. On the lake, I did pick up a couple weeds. That'll really slow down your ride, so every time you fall, just kind of wipe those off. And yeah, but all in all, so fun. This thing had a ton of lift, really just like you could go anywhere you wanted to and just catch back up the wave effortlessly. And man, the ride was so fluid and smooth, so I'm pumped on this thing. Well, that was a blast. Hope you guys enjoyed the review and the build and the ride, and you can go find one for yourself this summer, because the foils are next level for just making the most of seriously any boat, any wave, and just maximizing your fun out there. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time for who knows what's coming next, but we'll just try to keep the video, foil, wake, all of it coming along. So see you next time.